Hey guys, today is branding day, and along with branding we do a bunch of other stuff that's absolutely essential to the well-being of these calves. So I am going to walk you guys through every step of the process and everything that we do today. First of all, we actually have to get the cattle to where we're going to brand them. So a couple people on horseback will ride around the pasture, gather up the cows and calves from all sides, and bring them into the pen. Now that everybody's in the pen, we'll sort the cows off so that it's easier to access the calves and safer for everybody. You can see here there's a few people in the herd working to push the cows out, and people standing on the edges to let the cows filter through but keep the calves from escaping. Now that the calves are in a pen of their own, it's time to get to the branding. While I say branding, there's actually a bit more to it than that. They'll each get a brand which serves as an identification to the ranch that they came from, which is very important when it comes to moving cattle across state lines. They'll also get individual ear tags telling which cow they belong to, along with a few other vaccinations to help them get the best healthy start to life. Branding can be done a lot of different ways nowadays, but we prefer the old-fashioned methods on our ranch. We utilize the hot iron method as well as ropers and wranglers to brand the calves. How this works is someone on horseback rides into the group of calves, ropes one around both hind legs, and drags it out to a group of wrestlers. There will be 2 wrestlers per calf, one to head in and one to tail in. The one on the tail is in charge of rotating the calf onto the correct side and holding the leg so that he doesn't kick. The one on the head does the same thing on the opposite end. The wrestlers are in charge of restraining the calf while all the procedures are done. You can see here this is a female calf that's already been tagged, so she'll just get a couple vaccinations and a quick brand on her hip. This calf, on the other hand, is an intact bull, so he will have to be castrated. We do castration for a couple reasons, namely to keep the aggression out of them so they don't injure themselves, others, or people with all the testosterone, and to keep any incest from happening, because animals don't distinguish between relatives the way we do. So it's very important to get this done as early as possible to minimize stress to the animal. Once these quick procedures are done, it's back to mom. And that's it. At the end of the day of branding, all the calves are ready to go with all the shots, tags, and brands they need to be safe and healthy. Here we have Opal keeping watch with the rest of the cows, waiting for the calves to come out. Thanks for tuning in and hope you learned something.